tonight, parents and community members are sounding off after Chicago Public Schools announced more than 1,400 job cuts across the board. That includes teachers, classroom assistants, and security officers.
NBC5's Natalie Martinez just attended a community feedback session tonight, joining us live from CPS headquarters with reaction to all this. Natalie?
Stefan and Allison, 1,400 job cuts. It's jarring for just about everyone we spoke to. Meanwhile, tonight was the first of 5 public discussions on the budget. The CPS interim superintendent set the pace with a handoff to her chief budget officer, who painted a grim picture of where Chicago schools stand.
We are facing a budget deficit of $734 million for our 25-26 budget.
In fact, feedback from tonight's roundtables at Dyett High School is expected to help them make major budgetary decisions.
For us to pass a balanced budget, this means we need to identify $734 million of additional resources or cost reductions.
So they got to work. Parents, teachers, even students taking a serious look at their biggest concerns.
My students this year didn't have any preps. They didn't have art. They did not have library. My students didn't have physical education. So what I've become now is a general ed and a specials teacher.
The buck right now starts with Superintendent King and the board, and we should be getting, what does this look like if we have to go all $700 million internally?
Even me as a student who has been like, hey, let's do this, or this is the problem in my community, and now it's like, okay, well, almost like we're throwing it on us, and like now it's like, what are our solutions?
CPS offered a budget overview explaining that while there's some state and federal funding, most is from taxpayers in Chicago.
I'm worried about how will CPS and the city of Chicago supplement those fundings. That funding that will be cut goes into a lot of communities where it will take away from like after-school programs, community and school partnerships.
My 9-year-old has a 504 plan as well as an IEP, so I feel like that we need more, seekers inside of the school, more paraprofessionals for children that need one-on-one attention.
CPS says federal funding is at risk. On the local side, they're limited to raising revenue, have a junk rating, and a backlog of necessary maintenance in schools.
I'm asking board members as well as the district, when are you all gonna go to Springfield to get that money?
So what happens next? Basically, over the next 2 to 3 weeks, they'll take in that feedback, and they'll also conduct those remaining 4 discussions. And then on August 28th, the board presents that final budget. We're live in front of CPS. Natalie Martinez, NBC5 News.